Liverpool fans, don't let the 4-2 scoreline fool you. The first half shown exactly what Liverpool team can become under the new manager Andoni Iraola, but the second half exposed some huge problems. Trey Nyoni was outstanding again. He has been throughout the preseason tournament tour. Alexander Isak looked sharp than ever before, and Jeremie Frimpong finally shown his quality. But it's becoming obvious Liverpool still need a lot of signings before the transfer window closes on the 1st of September. Plus, we've heard Iraola had to say after the game, "Welcome back to BTFL review. Let's get right into it. Liverpool 2, Leeds 4 in America." The starting lineup were Madashvili, Frimpong, and Duki, Chambers that scored, Kerkes, Sloboslai, Leone, Wirtz, Morrison, Isak, and Gomoro. Forget the score. The first half was excellent. Liverpool moved the ball very quick, made runs in behind. The intensity was back. They were closing down. They looked threatening. The first goal was from a corner. Then it dropped to Chambers, and he did a good finish with his right foot, I can remember. But the second goal, Trey Nyoni had it from the left hand side near the corner, put it back in. Then it went out to Jeremie Frimpong. He crossed it in on the floor, and then Florian with Wirtz were just there to finish it off. I think the way we're going to start will be Isak, Florian Wirtz. So what will happen is he'll probably play a 4-2-3-1. So Rion Gomora right, left Bradley Bacola, right behind Isak, Wirtz, and I think Wirtz is gonna have a good season, and Isak is gonna have a good season because Wirtz will have a good season. It looks like a completely different team under Arne Slot. I really like the first half. A lot of these players will start at Newcastle away in the first Premier League game of 2026-2027. So the players that will start is Kerkes, Sloboslai, Wirtz, Isak, and Gomoro, and maybe Frimpong, more than likely. So that was a very good first half, attacking, good on the eye football. Then the second half were completely different. It looked like a completely different team. A lot of the players aren't good enough to play for this football club. So the last 20 minutes, Liverpool ended up with Mamardashvili, Ramsey, Endog, Ndai, Tsimikas, Gravenberg, Jones, Frimpong, Elliott, Colmes, and Chiesa. First of all, let's start with Gravenberg. Gravenberg had not a very good game against Leeds in the second half, and it's his first pre-season game back from the World Cup. He hasn't been in training for a while, so I wouldn't see a problem. But he's got a problem because he's got Nyoni fighting for his position for the number 6. So Trey and Nyoni looked a lot better than him, but that might come down to being rusty and I've not been playing football for about 2-3 weeks. Jones didn't impress at all, and really disappointed. You know what? I don't feel bad, but he might have a transfer to Inter Milan in his back of his mind. So I don't know what's happening with Curtis Jones. I really want him to stay the only Scouser at the club. But he needed to perform today in the second half against Leeds, and he didn't do that at all. But he did get the captain armband from Szoboszlai when he got took off. Szoboszlai got substituted, and he went straight to Curtis Jones. So it's good to see Curtis Jones in the second half being the Liverpool captain. Something he probably dreamt of, and I understood the reason why he was upset the last preseason game when Szoboszlai gave it to Tsimikas, because it's his club, Liverpool Football Club. He's a scout, so he came through the academy. The only thing he wanted to do is represent his club and being a captain, like his idol Steven Gerrard. So I understand his frustration, why he had to go at Szoboszlai at the end of the game and also at Tsimikas. So I don't see that as a problem at all, showing emotion, wanting to be the leader of the team, whilst a lot of first team players are out either injured or on pre-season holidays. So the man of the tournament and the man and the match again was Trey Nyoni. Amazing number 6. Like I said in the previous BTFL transfer centre, he got the ball from the centre backs, gave short passes, made long passes. He completed 40 passes. He had 40 complete passes out of 42. Best pass accuracy on the pitch last night. Calm under pressure, 2 interceptions, 2 recoveries, always wanting the ball. Amazing pre-season tour for him. The BTFL verdict for me is he's going to be forcing his way to Andoni Iraola's plans. And every pre-season game, he looks more confident. So 100% we can't sell him at all. He will be in Iraola's plans, and should be. Him and Gravenberg should rotate. But then we've got McAllister. McAllister's got 2 years left on his contract. It looks like, and is rumoured to be, he won't sign a new deal, or there's no deal on the table. And I can see McAllister being sold. And Trey having a more important role, a more important squad player next season. Then we've got Alexander Isak come back from his holidays. He looked really sharp. He looks dangerous through. He made a lot of movement. His link-up play was very, very good. All aspects of his games have improved. I don't know if it's because we had Florian Wirtz on behind him. He was able to reach him all the time. So he looked sharp. In his previous 3 games that he started for Liverpool, he played 79 minutes against Palace. He had only 18 touches. At Everton, he played 72 minutes and he only had 9 touches. At PSG, he got taken off at half-time. In the Champions League, he only had 5 touches. But guess how many touches he had against Leeds? He only played 45 minutes. He had 17 touches. So the BTFL verdict is, this was probably Isak's best performance so far in pre-season. It might be all of last season. So that is good that he looks on the ball, on the job, looks hungry. He looks more confident. He looks more match fit after this long injury last season. The other one player that impressed me was Frimpong. Frimpong, you can see comfortably one of the best performances he's ever had on the Liverpool, in a Liverpool shirt. Better combination, quick passing, great cross for Florian Wirtz goal, Liverpool's second goal. but unfortunately he picked up an injury. But Antonio said it's just workload, and that's the reason why he came off. So it looks like he can play right back, but he just needs to concentrate. And that's the only thing I think is missing with Frimpong. It's just to concentrate. His concentration level sometimes is very, very poor. So he might be the solutions that we're looking for at right back. So we'll wait and see. I don't think he'll play the next game in the preseason schedule. I think they will rest him because he might have a muscle injury. This guy picks up a lot of injuries. I don't know if it's because of his speed. He's very, very quick, and that's the reason why he picks up a lot of muscle injuries. He had a lot of injuries last season at Liverpool. It was a stop-start season for him. Another player that played really well at centre-back, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin shown him what the Premier League is all about: pace and power. It was a difficult afternoon against Dominic Calvert-Lewin, but the exact type of experience a young defender needs. But he's still shown composure, bravery, excellent reading the game. My BTFL verdict is, I think he's got a massive, massive future. But because of work permit reasons, we're going to loan him out. But whoever gets him on loan, it will be a very, very good loan signing for him. I can see him if he plays over 20 games for that club, he'll come back as a beast. Now to some Liverpool news. Victor Munoz will report to AXA training ground next week. Alisson will also return. Stefan Bajčetić is in full training at the moment. Wataru Endo is close to returning, and he might feature against Monaco. Virgil van Dijk, Jeremie Frimpong, and Trey Nyoni all remain unavailable for Andoni Iraola. Now, let's have the Iraola verdict of what he said after the game. Not the result we wanted, but probably the most useful game because we've learned a lot. He also confirmed Frimpong isn't injured, just overload. He's probably tired. Trey Nyoni has said and came out in the press conference, he said, thanks the Liverpool supporters and admits he worked hard all summer to improve. So, good on him, man. Good on him. Every single week he's improving. You can see that. And he's ready to compete for first team minutes, as I said previously. So that is it for the Liverpool and Leeds post-match review. Liverpool fans, after what you've seen last night, what is the biggest priority before the transfer window closes? A centre-back, a left winger, a midfielder, a striker, or are you happy with the squad so far? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe. It's a brand new channel for the fans, by the fans. Make sure you hype. And this channel is all about the community. So make sure you hype. Make sure you leave a comment. Thank you for watching. Is another one. Let's go.